That was an amazing episode, I gotta say, man. First of all, Ban, he's a badass. He's a total badass. This guy, on top of being a badass, dressing cool, being a good chef, he has an interesting backstory. This episode opens up with flashbacks, with dreams from the past. We got to learn how Ban became immortal. It was from drinking from the fountain of youth. However, by drinking from the fountain of youth, he killed the guardian, the little girl. Now, we don't know whether he killed her from drinking from the cup or whether he actually murdered her with his own hands, because you guys know from that scene there were for only a few frames, you saw flashbacks. He was holding her in his hands, and it looked like she had a stab wound over here. It looked like she was stabbed. She was bleeding out. She was dead. So, I mean, it doesn't seem like she died from him drinking from the cup. It seems like he killed her. And maybe that is his sin, as King points out in the little epic fight scene. King points out that is his sin. Now, things aren't 100% clear. This is all speculation based on the little information that we got from this episode. But King clearly hates Ban and wants to completely destroy him. That fight scene, they weren't fighting to play games. They were fighting to really kill each other. But Ban had the upper hand, if you notice at the end. He was gonna do something. King was scared shitless. But Meliodas came and saved the day. Now, we also learned that King has feelings for Diane. He likes her. He wants to get it in with her, you know what I mean? With that giant. He wants to fly around her and get it in. But Ban is more focused on his past sin. And in this episode, they enter this place where they're transported back into their memories or their deepest desires. I'm not exactly sure. But in this scene, he sees an image of the little girl, the guardian. Now, obviously, that's not really her. She's dead, but it still looks like it is her. So he goes and runs after her. And King does the same. He runs after her. We don't know whether Ban is trying to kill her again, or he wants to kind of redeem himself, undo the past, undo his sin of killing her, and this time he wants to protect her, save her. Now, I don't know what's going on because I haven't read the manga. I'm sure most of you have. So in the comments below, maybe you can explain things, kind of bring things into perspective. What is going on in this episode? There are a lot of questions to be answered, which I know we're gonna get answers in the next episode. Again, this episode was amazing. The comedy aspect, the action, the character development of Ban, and the fact that we got to see King in this episode and all these sins unite. Well, not unite, but we got to see them all in the same episode. Like most anime, it will take them like 3 episodes to give us all this. But this show is constantly moving at a fast pace, which is why I really enjoy this show. Sword Art Online, you need to learn from this series how to keep up the pace, for real. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.